My name is Ty Hallam, affectionately known as Coach Ty. Cup stacking is a sport where competitors stack cups in the quickest time possible. There are 3 stacks that make up cup stacking, which are the 3-3-3, the 3-6-3, and the cycle. Despite being an easy sport to learn, it's difficult to master due to the need for precision, speed, and hand-eye coordination. Competitors perform these events in different formats such as head-to-head competition. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. Ready, set, go. I became involved in cup stacking in 2007 when my then 6-year-old daughter of so high, running up to me after school that she was attending, different school obviously, I was a PE instructor for 16, 17 years. Daughter's coming up to me, cup stacking, Dad, it's fantastic, I'm doing cup stacking at school. I just looked at her enthusiasm at the time and how, you know, she'd responded to obviously this cup stacking thing. So the next week basically booked some time off and then obviously went to see it at her school and then saw the magic that is cup stacking, and then started as basically a cup stacking dad with his video recorder videoing his young daughter in her first tournaments, and that's how it all started. I believe it was in November of 2009 was the first international coaching stint, and that was against the New Zealanders over in New Zealand, and we had a team of 4 that went over, did very well, and overall won plenty of medals. My proudest achievement of Molly, is actually probably the two would be her first world champion title in 2011 was obviously a special moment, the first Australian to win a world championship title, but in all honesty that was superseded in 2016 by the Singapore Open, the first Australian to win an international tournament. So she was the overall female for that tournament, six countries that attended that tournament, which was the Singapore Open, and I think her stacking and her composure in that tournament, how she held herself under pressure was just brilliant, and to win the tournament was obviously what I class as her most successful moment.
Hi, I'm Molly Hallam and I'm the captain of the Stackaroos. I would describe Coach Ty's coaching style as, I think it differs. It differs depending on the stacker. I think he's got quite an adaptable style in that he gets to know each person he coaches. So for instance, some individuals may respond to a softer style, whereas for me personally, because I'm obviously his daughter as well, it's a different sort of coaching style. It's more of a, he knows what he needs to do to motivate me and to get me to reach my full potential. But I think one of his greatest strengths as a coach is that he is able to adapt. He's able to work with all different sorts of kids in order to get the best outcome out of them. So during training, we do like all different activities. They can range from consistency, where you do sort of like 50 times and just try and get a consistent rhythm, which obviously helps you in the long run in tournaments, because when the pressure's there, you've got your consistency to back you up. Sometimes we do, head-to-head training and that, but then other times we've also done activities where, like, my dad's taken a team of us up to like an animal farm and we've handled different reptiles and stuff like that to deal with nerves. So to get people used to being uncomfortable, to then almost simulate a tournament-like experience so that you can know that, okay, I overcame those nerves once, but now at a tournament I can do it again. So it's all about building that confidence in each other. And also we do a lot of team building exercises. So that's another thing, you know, when you go over, part of a great winning team is one that's got good chemistry. So you need to be able to get along with everybody, or even if you don't get along with them, be able to work with them. So that's another thing we do during our trainings, is team building in order to have a more cohesive and have a better chance at winning, basically.
Because of cup stacking, my relation with Molly, I think, has strengthened, is most definitely.
I would say that my relationship with my dad has improved.
I think just the travelling aspect alone of being there with her, and obviously the sights we've seen, I think that has strengthened our bond no end.
Through being able to travel, we've formed a really close bond. I think that's something that I really love, because, you know, as you get older, you start to realise that not as many people, or particularly girls, have close relationships with their dad. So I think for me it's been really amazing to be able to travel with him and create such a close bond, because not only do I have my mum as this close support, but I also have my dad.
The bond that we've got is exactly the same all the way through, has just been strengthened and gone from strength to strength.
And I think also from like doing doubles and stuff like that, we've been able to share some really beautiful memories together that I'll keep forever.
Difficult moments like any junior sport, because obviously cup stacking is a junior activity even though you're in a national team. The parents, I'll openly say the parents, is some of the most difficult things I've had to deal with. Sometimes I honestly think the parents lose sight of what it's about, and then that has caused problems in the past. As far as stackers go, like any national team, I've removed 2 stackers from the Australian team in my time. Not happy to make those decisions, but in all honesty, that badge that you wear here, when you've lost that badge, it means that you do not deserve to represent the green and gold. Neither of those stackers deserve to wear the green and gold. That's why they were removed. Whatever they did doesn't need to be spoken about, but they know what they did and they know why they were removed. But at the end of the day, that's what stacking is. It's a sport, so you are going to have disgruntled parents, you're going to have disgruntled supporters, you're going to have disgruntled athletes. To me, I honestly don't care. It's not been my job to please the parents, it's been my job to make sure that their kids can be the best that they can possibly be. So those that have taken offence to maybe the way I've coached or what I'm doing at times, they've not seen the bigger picture, but what they can never get away of, what their child came to me as and what they became. Constant success. So, in all honesty, classic coach style fashion, I don't give 2 hoots. Thank you.